Hey guys, how's it going? Interesting things that happen after you have a child. Things obviously change a lot in your life. I just thought some of them would be interesting to share. If you ever want to look like an idiot, try explaining the concept of you and me to a toddler. Try saying it like this. So whenever you are talking to me, you would call me you. But I'm talking to you right now, so I'm calling you you. But when you're referring to you, you call yourself me. Does that make sense? So I mean, it's like, whenever I say I, it's about me. And whenever I'm talking about me, I say me. But whenever I'm talking about you, I say you. So I'm me and you're you. But whenever you reverse it, you're me. And then you would call me you. Does that make sense? Am I being clear? Explaining things to kids makes you say the most tragic things in such a upbeat way. Oh, well, Goldfish just aren't that big of a fan of hugs. I mean, it's so nice that you wanted to hug him and love him. And, it's very nice that you put him on a pillow so he could get some sleep. He's very tired. And he probably wants to go back swim in the ocean. So I'm gonna take him and I'm gonna put him in the toilet so he can kind of rest up and he can go back to the ocean with his friends, okay? Oh, yeah. Oh, no. I'm okay, honey. I'm okay. I just stubbed my toe. I'm okay. You know how whenever Daddy asks you not to leave the stool there? Well, it was there, and I hit my toe on it. But sometimes toes can bend that way. All that means is that we get to go see the doctor. You want to come with me to see the doctor now? Oh, yeah. Daddy got let go. What does that mean? Well, it just means Daddy gets to spend more time with you. Why don't I take you and we'll go out and we'll get a nice plate of spaghetti. You can have some spaghetti. You like spaghetti, right? Yeah, we'll go. Hey, honey, can you check to see how much money's in our bank account? Yeah, we'll go get some spaghetti. How much? Okay, maybe we can go to the store and get some SpaghettiOs. That sounds good too, huh? Whenever you have a child, you're always trying to find ways that you can kind of save a little bit of money. You'll find yourself finding alternative uses for different things. For a while, my wife was pumping more milk than my daughter could drink. But I don't want to just throw it out. It's basically like liquid gold. I guess we'll have a little bit extra milk in our cereal. Or, I'll put it in our smoothie. How about that? My wife wasn't always the biggest fan of it, but I'm like, I'm not wasting this. If she's not going to drink it, someone's going to drink it. We were trying to come up with baby names and, trying to figure out what we wanted to do, and we weren't really sharing it with anybody, but different times some people at work were trying to guess what is your baby's name, or maybe we can guess what it is, coming up with suggestions of what your baby's name could be. And one of my coworkers would say, she would have her very strong opinions on certain things, and she said, how she would never name her child after some sort of pop culture thing or something that she liked because she wouldn't want to push her likes onto her child, and how that puts too much pressure on her child to like the same things that she liked while growing up. And she also didn't want to tell her children the kind of things that she liked because she wouldn't want to force that on them or pressure them into liking the same things. There should probably be a diverse group of people with a child most times, and that you probably shouldn't really express any opinions unless you also have the opinions of other people of different genitalia and different backgrounds and different races, all being able to express their opinion at the same time with that child. So, I respect her thought, but, I didn't want to raise my child in a circus. What is she going to do when she has a child? Is she going to name it something she hates to make sure she can now learn to love something that she used to hate? Or is she going to name it something neutral, bread? Or maybe just kind of pick random letters and put them together until there's something that sounds reasonable, like Kalp or like Premph? I don't know. And there's validity in not trying to force things on your child, but you could introduce them to things you like. And there's certain things that you start noticing more once you're with a child who's learning all these things for the first time. So obviously I learned my alphabet, I learned my ABCs. The only time I really think about the alphabet is when I'm trying to put something in alphabetical order and I have to sing the entire thing from the beginning every single time because I do not know where L is supposed to be. If someone says, oh, just put it alphabetically in order in K. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. J, K, J, K. Okay, got it. Something I noticed about the alphabet is the capital and lowercase letters. There's something about the way that they made capital and lowercase letters that started getting lazy near the end of the alphabet. A is very tall, pointy, triangle, very strong. The little a is it's rounded, has like a little tiny stem. It's very petite. B, two big bumps on the B. On the capital B, on the lower B, has like a stem and just one little hump. C actually is kind of the same. He's made a smaller version of it. D, they brought that big thing down, made it a little, gave it like a B stem. E is a big strong letter, and then you come down, it's like this little curved guy, and he makes a little bridge. F, big F, little f. Big G, small little g with a little rounded thing at the end. H has those big structural letters and little rounded letters for the little guy. I, boop. J, boop. K, you can go right down the line. L just cut off the little thing. M, instead of these big points, it's all rounded. N. O is like C, I guess made it a smaller version. P, he's a big tall guy and then he drops down below the line for the little P. Q is kind of crazy. It's like an O with a line that turns into basically a P. R has these big arcs and these nice feet that it stands on, and the little R just is a little curve on the little R. S, also a little bit lazy on the S. P is great, they brought it down a little bit again, took that big tall part of it, put it down a little bit lower on it, and give it a little tail. But after T, they just got lazy. You know what? Whatever. Just you do the rest. Let me know if you guys started noticing anything different since having a baby, or started noticing things and stuff that you had not thought about since your childhood. All right. I'll talk to you later.